Today we are going to be talking about ADS and above object. AIA 001. The quantum bed, danger level, soldier, previously trapped, holding class, buried alive, previously object, signal class, dead, ender class, WS. Cell plan 001 is contained in a 10-foot by 10-foot container. Any contact with the object is strictly forbidden, and violating this will result in reprimand. Testing involving 001 should be verified by the on-site director. Anyone suffering from insomnia should not be introduced to AIA 001 under any circumstances. Normalities. I-001 is a king-sized bed. The bed is covered in a white sheet, handmade. The bed has one white pillow, also handmade. All attempts to remove the sheet or pillow have failed. It is currently unknown whether the sheets or the mattress display the abnormal properties, but due to the nature of the object, it is believed to be the mattress. The mattress has a tag hanging off the left side, with this note: Dear Redacted, you have always been a dreamer, hoping for better things. Now, your dreams can become a reality. Love, Grandma. When a person lays down in AIA 001 for over a minute, they immediately begin falling into the mattress. This makes it seem as if the mattress is consuming them. All other objects in the bed smaller than a human also get sucked in. If another human, or an object bigger than a human, is put in the bed along with another human, nothing will happen. When they are sucked into the mattress, they are transported into their dreams. The bed takes elements of the subject's psyche and turns them into a dream. The subject is transported into the dream and experiences pain, thirst, hunger, and even death. It is unknown where the reality is stored, but it is hypothesized the bed creates a pocket dimension and may be sentient. The only way to exit I-001 is to get back to the area you came in, or to wait 8 hours. Subjects coming out of AIA 001 seem well rested. Retrieval. AIA 001 was recovered in the town of Redacted after reports of townsperson Redacted falling throughout his mattress. When Foundation personnel arrived at the scene, they found his mother crying and screaming, claiming her son had been sucked into the mattress when he went to bed last night and hadn't come out. Upon further questioning, the Foundation found out the mattress was given to him by his grandmother as a birthday gift. The mother was shown a forgetful, and a cover-up was given, stating that he ran away in the night. Experimentation logs. Log 1. H1432. Male, H subject, no discernible mental abnormalities, complains of a repeating nightmare. H1432 is equipped with a head-mounted camera and sent into AIA 001 to try and find Redacted. H1432 ordered to stay in Object 001 until Redacted is located. H1432 arrives on a platform bathed in white light. H1432 walks to the edge of the platform. H1432 looks over the platform, seeing only pitch black. H1432 reaches down and exclaims that the substance seems to be water. H1432 walks forward on the platform, coming to 4 doors. H1432 opens the farthest left door. The door opens to another door. H1432 attempts to open the second door. It doesn't open. H1432 opens the next door. The door opens to a hallway bathed in red light. At the end of the hallway, there's a set of stairs. The stairs lead into a pitch-black hallway. H1432 walks down the hallway. Suddenly, a light appears at the end of the hallway. The room is illuminated. At the front of the hallway, there's a corpse. The corpse is H1432. An unidentified creature is feasting on the corpse. H1432 screams and runs out the door, shutting it and holding it closed. H1432 is told to open the next door. He refuses. H1432 is again told to open the next door, and threatened with termination. H1432 complies. H1432 opens the next door. The door leads to a straight hallway. At the end of the hallway, there are two paths. H1432 is told to walk through the left path. H1432 ends up at another branching path and again is told to go left. H1432 continues to walk through the maze for around 7 hours. Around 8 hours in, H1432 is forcefully ejected from the object. H1432 is questioned before it was determined he had no part in the ejection. New breakthrough. That creature has just now been classified as an AIA redacted. Proposal to locate H1432 and question him submitted. Log 2. H1432. Male, H subject, no discernible mental abnormalities, complains of a repeating nightmare. Log expunged. Note expunged. Log 3. C-1353 female, sentenced to life in prison for killing 2 government agents. Severe schizophrenia, antisocial personality disorder. Has constant dreams of someone watching them, usually from a government organization. C-1353 finds themselves in a house. They slowly walk around the house and find hundreds of hidden microphones and cameras. C-1353 tries to find a place to hide. And when this fails, she attempts to open the front door, which fails. C-1353 is told to go back through the portal. Log 4. C-1451. Male, 2 counts of arson, expects all foods to be poisoned and refuses to eat without someone else eating first. No recurring dreams. C-1451 appears in a world made of cake and cookies. C-1451 proceeds to gorge themselves for 8 hours and comes out of the dream with 3 extra pounds of weight. C-1451 told researchers he had been craving cakes and cookies for months. Note: C-1451 died a week later, from cyanide poisoning. Analysis of the body proves the poisoning to have occurred around the same time as this incident. Eating any food found present is highly discouraged, though it seems likely this incident is directly tied to his fears. Log 5. C-4512. Female, 1 count of arson, extreme arachnophobia, no recurring dreams. C-4512 appears in a giant mech suit equipped with flamethrowers, machine guns, and rocket launchers. The ground is completely covered in spiders and crabs. Although C-4512 is initially hesitant, she then proceeds to stomp, explode, shoot, and burn all of the crabs and spiders, exclaiming, "This is the most fun I've had in years." Eventually, C-4512 comes across a giant spider and proceeds to engage it in battle. After 30 minutes of C-4512 shooting, burning, and exploding the spider, it blows up and C-4512 is victorious. C-4512 exits Object 001. Note: C-4512 has gotten over her arachnophobia, and now insists on engaging in battle with every spider she meets. Log 6. H9565. Male, civilian hire, trauma of the murder of a family member, no recurring dreams. H9565 appears in a graveyard. H9565 is ordered to proceed forward. D965 comes across an open coffin. Suddenly, H9565 trips over a root and falls into the coffin. The coffin shuts. Dirt starts piling on the coffin. H9565 starts screaming and pounding on the coffin. H9565 is told to remain where he is and not make any noise. He complies. After 8 hours, H9565 is ejected from IA-001. Note: H9565 has been given free therapy and a temporary break. Log 7. H9565 is ordered to go back into Object 001 and given a woodcutter. He refuses. H9565 is threatened with immediate termination. Accepted. H9565 appears back in the grave. H9565 panics. H9565 is instructed to calm down. H9565 is told to cut through the coffin. Upon cutting the coffin, hundreds of maggots begin pouring into the coffin. H9565 screams as they eat throughout his suit and begin to consume his flesh. H9565 dies in 6 seconds. Test concluded. Log 8, C4536. Male killed a child in a hit-and-run. Depression, no recurring dreams. C4536 appears in a room with a large screen and a gun next to him. The video feed turns on, showing moments from an unknown child's life and then showing a view of a child getting hit by a car. C4536 asks if this is some sort of sick joke. C4536 then proceeds to break down crying before raising the gun to his head at an redacted. Log 9. Data expunged. Note from Dr. Redacted. Whenever an insomniac is introduced to AIA 001, the bed does not accept them, which is normal. But what happens is much worse. The dream spreads out instead of in. When C5332 was introduced, a red and hellish landscape began to emanate from the bed. Within 10 minutes, the entire facility was infected. It only stopped because C5332 was terminated by Agent Redacted. 50 agents died. This was lucky. What could have happened may have been much worse. We are lucky this thing didn't spread out of the facility. I'm requesting a World Ender class upgrade from Impossible to WS. Note: World Ender class upgrade accepted. Thank you for listening to this lecture. I hope you learned something useful. Class dismissed.